group called Results, and my question relates to the Earned Income Tax Credit, which has been one of the most successful anti-poverty programs, and it's often been voted in on a bipartisan basis. But anytime it comes up now in the Senate to improve or make permanent past improvements, which expired in 2017, it goes nowhere, despite the fact that corporate tax extenders almost became permanent only because of the threat of Obama's veto. I'm just wondering, both speakers, why is it that there's this disparity in terms of support for corporate tax, but not for tax breaks that help working families?
Come on, you know the answer to that. Well, you know, the answer is pretty obvious. You have a Republican majority whose function in life is to represent the wealthy. Let me give you an example. In the budget resolution, after cutting education and nutrition and health care, and not extending the added benefits that we put into the children's tax credit or the earned income tax credit, doing away with those. So in other words, raising taxes on low-income and moderate-income people. Do you know what the Republicans did in that same budget resolution? They provided $250 billion in tax breaks for the top 0.2%. You know, we gotta stop being nice about this issue. How does it happen? Well, how do you think it happens? What do you think the big money is paying for? They're paying for more tax breaks for the rich. They're paying for the deregulation of Wall Street. Wall Street spent billions and billions of dollars to get deregulated. That's why Bush is raising $100 million in the first few months from the wealthiest people in this country. So that's the answer. Don't be naive about it. That is why the rich get richer, why virtually every piece of legislation that gets onto the floor of the House is paid for. Is that right? The American people want to raise the minimum wage. The Republicans lower taxes for billionaires. How does that happen? Because the billionaires pay them to do that.
One structural thing about the Congress is fascinating. I learned it in the last 6 months. But we want to make an additional investment in child care, in health care, in research and development. We have to find something else to cut. But it has to be what they call a pay for. But when Republicans want to cut taxes, there's no pay for.